A meniscus is a curve that forms on the upper surface of a liquid. This is brought on by surface tension. You read meniscus by holding glassware at eye level and recording the bottom of the meniscus. The stock solution is the set concentration of the solution. The set concentration will be lowered due to the addition of water and will form a dilution. We use the formula C1 times V1 equals C2 times V2 to find out our new concentration of the dilution. In the formula, C1 is first concentration, V1 is the volume, first volume, C2 is final concentration, and V2 is the final volume. We solve for C2, which is our dilution, once we obtain the other variables. As you can see, we have on our proper lab attire with the goggles, shirts, pants, closed-toed shoes, underwear, etc. First, we're going to transfer over some of our stock solution to a beaker so that we can begin pipetting. This first experiment will be done by Darius Highsmith. During this part, we began to draw some of the solution, being careful not to let any of it get inside the bulb. Then we began to read our meniscus and found it to be 2.75, and that's in millimeters. Now we transfer over our solution to the volumetric flask and then take the meniscus. Now we begin to dilute the solution that's inside of our volumetric flask. This is where we're basically going to fill it up until we get a meniscus that's on the marked location on the volumetric flask. And that's that. We proceeded to do the experiment with our other group members, such as Drew Dixon, here's Prince Bonga as he's measuring out the solution. And lastly, there is myself, Jacoby Young. Now that we've finished the lab, we begin to pour all of our liquid solutions down the sink. Then we'll start to wash out all of our beakers. Lastly, we'll rinse out our transfer pipette. And now our lab area is clean, so this will conclude the lab. And here is the data that we collected from this lab.